Hi guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV and a brand new short season. This one doesn't really need much of an introduction, does it? Or at least it should do to a lot of you. Maybe not everyone, but it's all over YouTube already, I believe, and it's a popular series, regardless as to whether you're a gamer or not, or whether you've ever played the game or not. But it is one of the most famous storylines for numerous reasons. The game itself is gorgeous, it's compelling, it's shocking, and it's just a great time. Now then, for those of you who aren't gamers, it's basically another post-apocalyptic show. That's all I'm going to give away. I'm not going to give away any more than that. Obviously, I know the game. I've played it several times. I will probably, more than likely, be replaying it in, when is it? I think it's mid-March, end of March, because Sony are finally releasing the hold that they've had on this game as a PlayStation exclusive, and it's coming to other platforms as of March, i.e. for PC. So I may live stream this game and be able to look at it in all of its gorgeous glory. Now I can stick it on 4K resolution and better than playing it at 30 FPS, I can play it at a decent frame rate. Anyway, that to one side. I know I'm late getting to this than other people, but I don't do it for views. I don't jump on something the minute it comes out and put something else on a back burner just so I can get the views in, the same as all the big channels do at the same time. I do it when I have time, when I have a slot, and when I can concentrate on it and not rush it. So here we are. We've just finished 1899. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, that never appeared on the platform, simply because Netflix went and cancelled the damn thing. So because I was already behind with that, I know people are going to have lost interest, but they will not have lost interest with this. So, that said, there's not an awful lot saying much more. I just want to see how close a comparison to the game it actually is. What they've kept in, what they haven't. And I'm seriously looking forward to it. It's a very long opening episode. It's an hour and 20 minutes odd. So let's go and watch Joel and Ellie discover the brave new world. This is The Last of Us, episode 1.
And that's your biggest worry?
Yes, any kind of virus, but most probably something similar to influenza.
Because of air travel.
68.
And Dr. Newman, you're also an epidemiologist. I presume the prospect of a viral pandemic keeps you up at night as well?
No.
No?
No. Many species know otherwise, because there are some fungi who seek not to kill, but to control. Viruses can make us ill, but fungi can alter our very minds. It
Far
keeps
worse.
its puppet alive by preventing decomposition. How? Where do we get penicillin from?
Fungus.
For instance, the world were to get slightly warmer.
Yeah.
Well, now there is reason to evolve. And there are no treatments for this, no preventatives, no cures.
So if that happens...
We're fucked.
We lose.
We do. Wow, I like how they tackled that at the beginning. Oh, thank God they left this in. I was wondering. I'm getting all nostalgic. And for those of you who watch this and like it, maybe you might go and consider playing the game if you've never done before.
How old are you again?
36.
Gonna have to wear diapers soon.
Who says I don't already? Is there enough for Uncle Tommy?
Well, there would have been.
Hey.
Hey,
get
Uncle
alive,
Tommy.
you old fucker.
Aw.
Finish up quick, we'll drop you off.
I'm still
Gotta
in my
remember it's
eggshell.
2003.
10 minutes.
Your t-shirt's inside out.
Nice knife. Leave it there.
We got a lot of extra here. Y'all want some biscuits?
Dad, you love biscuits.
Happy birthday to you.
Can't have Desert Storm.
20.
Ah, okay.
We're closing. عشان تسمع, we're done for today.
Show me, show me, show me.
Hi, Mercy.
Yay, they got the TV right.
Hey, is everything okay? Like, on the news?
Like what, hun?
Hey, Mrs. Adler? Could I borrow this?
You locked the door for once. Good job.
Where's the cake?
Forgot.
Come on, man.
I'll get us one tomorrow.
Now it's feeling familiar.
Well, did you?
What?
I don't hear anything.
That was lame. You're lame.
Yeah, I know. Where'd you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
It's better when I do.
It was only $20.
I gotta get out.
Which jail? Travis County?
Yeah, on 10.
God damn it, Tommy.
I'm sorry.
That's of no use to anybody watching who hasn't played the game. And secondly, I'd rather you go and try it.
Indoors. Law enforcement and emergency services are in the area.
That's
and will
bad.
be in contact with further instructions. Stay in.
They've captured the sense of
Mercy!
just that uncomfortable feeling here. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, Christ, they've done this well. Oh, my God, I've got shivers. Stop it.
Get the truck!
Now.
Right now! Move!
Ooh.
What are we doing, Joe?
Do it, do it, do it. Oh, this is spectacular. Oh, it's happening. It's happening fast.
Daddy,
We don't know.
They're saying it's a virus, some kind of parasite.
is it from terrorists?
We don't know.
Oh, they've put it in. Oh, sorry.
Jimmy's question. Everybody had the same fucking idea.
Oh, Christ, look at that.
All right, let's think it through. We'll think it through.
Fuck!
They shouldn't have picked up truck.
Going.
It's just absolute fucking pandemonium already.
Are you serious? Just keep going!
Oh my God, they've done this so good.
Back, now!
That's what I'm trying to do, Joe.
There's too many people.
Keep driving.
It's coming in. Holy shit. Yeah, that would... Fuck me. That airline just came straight down. With people burning alive on him.
You look at me. Okay?
We gotta get off the street!
Yeah, she's injured.
I can't leave him.
You'll be fine. Can you run? No. You keep your eyes on me. Okay? Okay. You don't look anywhere else.
What are you dealing with? They're fucking fast too. Just no sense of balance or anything, sir.
Easy now. We're not sick.
I got 2 civilians by the river. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Do you know what his orders have just been?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
jeez.
Please don't.
Great timing, Mo.
Come on, baby. I gotta get you up.
Jacket in your pack?
Yeah.
Okay, get it. It's time to go.
I really want to just sit down and binge this. I really do. Keep your fucking head down.
Okay, we're gonna take the left edge around the buffer zone. You stay close and you follow my lead.
There's a lot of this they've kept true to form.
What the hell? Hey, don't move! Don't move! You gotta be shitting me.
Nope.
Okay, let's talk this out. Turn around.
I was
Get
lucky.
on your fucking knees.
You let us do this run, we'll split the cards with you.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
I'm so blessed. Hands on your head, eyes forward. Hands on your head!
Really, man?
Yep, I'm doing this by the book. Out of your fucking mind.
Oh, she stabbed him.
Fucking bitch! We can fix this. Move.
Not again. Yeah, not again. It's going right through his mind. Yeah, he's not letting it happen again. Not a second time. Fucking hell, Joel. Well, that's just scared the shit out of her. Not clear.
No, I'm not
clear.
sick. I'm not sick. I'm
Yeah.
not sick. Look. This is 3 weeks old.
Here we
Nobody
go.
lasts more than a day.
Joel, we gotta move. We gotta move, Joel!
That was a different way this time. Slightly different, but biological contamination area. Fedra. Huh. Oh my god, that looks so similar. The world they've created here, they can mimic it quite easily, but that is fabulous. I'm so excited for this. Right, guys, episode 1 of The Last of Us. I don't know how to tackle this, I'll be honest with you, because I'm under the impression that most people that are going to want to see this and watch this are those that are familiar with The Last of Us from Naughty Dog as the PlayStation game. Whether you've played the original or the remastered version or the re-released version or the PS5 version or just familiar with the storyline. And I'm wanting to not give too much away of the main story for the viewers that are just experiencing this for the first time and have no clue about the game whatsoever. They're just watching it as a TV show, which it could be just as a standalone. So I purposely didn't give too much away in that. Let me know, all of you in particular, whether I should or I shouldn't. It's difficult to decide, but I wanted to just let this opening episode just give me the story that I'm familiar with and see what changes have been made, what's been expanded on, what's been skipped, what's been possibly changed for dramatic effect, even though it doesn't need to be changed for dramatic effect because the game was dramatic enough as it is. It's why it was so big and so popular and still is. So we now know what our cargo is. We've met Ellie. She is infected. I'm not going to say anything more than that yet, but it doesn't take much to work out why this girl's so important if she's infected and she says it's 3 weeks old and she still hasn't turned. So she's different somehow than everybody else. I love the casting. The only thing I'm not so sure about with the casting, I'll be honest, is Ellie. The actress doesn't quite fit, but I'll give it a chance. The guy who's playing Joel, perfect. I don't know the actor, actually. I was not expecting Anna Torv to play Tess. That was a massive shock and put a big smile on my face because I just love the actress. We've met Marley and we've met the Fireflies. They are basically trying to fight back against military rule and them just doing what they want, deciding who gets and who doesn't get and who lives and who dies. whether they're infected or not. You know, we already saw witness of them hanging people there just for being indiscriminate by possibly going out after curfew. I saw the curfew was 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Saw it on the signs. The world they've created is gorgeous. We have still yet to see a lot of it. We've not really seen much of it yet. All we've seen is within the walls and the concrete world that's remained, not the outside world and cross country, which is all to come. So this is basically all after being screwed over by Robert, that they're needing this battery because he wants to go looking for Tommy, and it's now ended up where the Fireflies are, you know, they've been fighting against this for nearly 20 years, and as Marlene said, they're not getting anywhere. They're not. Sporadic attacks here and there aren't getting the job done. They're at the point where they may have found something that may change everything. That is Ellie. That's why she's so important, why they were prepared to sacrifice themselves for her. And of course, Joel and Tess stumbling on her there, she's handed Ellie over to them and said, you will get everything that you want as long as you keep this girl safe, because she's the most important thing we've had since all this began. When we're going to see Tommy or not again, don't know. I loved the opening sequence, the pre-pandemic, if you can call it a pandemic. It's not really a pandemic, but I digress. And the scene with him and his daughter is one of the most iconic scenes ever, and still teared me up. Even though I knew it was coming and I didn't know how they were going to have shot it. They did it slightly differently, but there are little bits and pieces in here that are so familiar as they're going through. Even just like at the end there, where they're crawling through the pipe with the rain coming down as they've just headed out. Just little bits and pieces, and walking away at the end with the two skyscrapers leaning against one another, and it all just in the dark, complete darkness. It's just, there's so much nostalgia for people like me and for those of you out there who are familiar with it. And for those of you that aren't, you're in for one hell of a ride. I have purposely ignored any sort of spoilers or anything for this show. All I saw was one tweet that I saw the headline on, and I moved away from it straight away because I didn't want to know anymore. And it just said about episode 1, they've fucking nailed it. And I have to agree. They have. They've nailed it. If it continues like this is going to become an absolute classic, and probably something I'm going to watch more than once. Anyway, that was a very, very long opening episode. We're already on an hour and a half, so I'm not going to go on too much. I will be back with episode 2 next week. This initially has been released as pre-release on Patreon, but it will be available on all platforms, so it will end up on YouTube. You may already be watching it there now as I'm talking to you. But to begin with, if you want the full-length version, it will be over on Patreon. As always, the link will be in the description, and it will eventually appear on YouTube probably a couple of weeks later. I don't want to be too far behind with this. Right then, I will see you for episode 2 next week of The Last of Us. Take care.